Helping people is something which is natural to all human beings. In fact, all of us take pride in providing that help to people around. But if you have to look at help in itself, what do you mean by help? Is it giving them something which they don't have? Is it providing a part of your possession just because you want to get a high out of it? Or is there more to the actual act of helping people? In this video, we're going to just try to discover what help entails. Hey folks, I am CSK and you're watching me on my channel CSKSpeaks. Like every other video, I bring to you different perspectives on life. Lessons from life is invaluable. Today, I'm going to narrate to you an incident which happened in one of the Netflix series which I have been watching for the last 2 months. I'm sure some of you must have actually seen this, but that is the series which I'm here to talk about, the series by name SWAT. Now, when you do a Netflix search, you will see many SWAT episodes or SWAT series. I am referring to one particularly with the lead character, Hondo. Now, I'm not here to tell you what SWAT is all about and what that entire episode covers. I will leave that for you to explore, but one incident in that caught my attention and today I am here to tell you about that. Now, in one of this episode, this incident occurs. Now, let me give you a little background before I actually talk to you about the incident. Now, there is this one troubled kid who happens to be Hondo's friend, best friend's son. His name is Daryl. Now, the best friend has already done some crime, some serious crimes, and he is behind the bars in the prison. This young little boy, who's not very young, maybe he is in his teens, has also done his share of crime following the true footsteps of his father. Now, Hondo gets him out of the juvenile rehabilitation center and takes responsibility for this particular kid. His name is Daryl, and says, I register for you as your caretaker guardian. Now, that's the context. So, Daryl is now under the care and guidance of Hondo. The father is in the prison and Daryl is now living with Hondo. Now, on the other side, Hondo has a father. He himself has come back to the family after a big trip. During his peak time, he did not do his responsibility as a father. He has done his share of mistakes, and now in his final years, he's come back to the family and he wants to get reunited with Hondo and his mother and all that. Now, so you have three men. One is Hondo, then you have Daryl, and then you have Hondo's father. Now, imagine this picture in front of you. They are in the living room, and now there is an incident. And that incident is Daryl, as I said, he did his share of mistakes. He got another woman pregnant. Now, that lady has delivered a baby boy, and now both of them are minors below 18 years, one is 17 and one is 16, and now both of them are fighting for possession rights of the boy. Why? Because the girl's father and parents do not want these two people to be united. Now, the conversation is going on like this. Now, Hondo and Daryl are having this heated conversation and argument because Hondo wants him to focus on his life, getting things right in his life, studying, going to college and getting a good job and making a man of himself. But Daryl, being that young, exuberant youth and also now emotionally captivated by his wife and also the baby boy, he wants to do everything in his power to fight and get back the custodian rights of his little boy. So this conversation is going on and Hondo's father enters the scene. And when he comes to know about all of this, Hondo says that, you know what? You cannot do this. You cannot focus on this. You got to focus on what is more important for you, what you have done in the past. You cannot allow your past to outweigh your future. Daryl is in no mood to listen to this. So he says, you know what, I want to do this and I want your support. I want your support and both of you should support me because I am fighting for something which is mine, my son. But he has a problem. Daryl has a problem. And that problem is he does not have any source of money. He does not have any income. Now, to even engage with a lawyer, to go and pay the court fee, he needs hundreds and thousands of dollars. And he doesn't have that kind of money. He needs to find a job and his job has to pay that bill, but he's ready to do all of that. Now, this entire conversation, when it was going on, what was happening in my mind was, if that situation would have happened in India or in our families, we would have either done one of the two things. One, cut the entire story short by saying that nothing, everything is my decision, I am the elder and I'm going to do this and that's it. You got to listen, you got to follow and you have no other choice. Swallow it up and live your life the way I want you to do it. Or the other option is, all right, here it is. I can't change your mind. I can't change you. Take the money, go to hell, do whatever you want. But what happened there was something which I thought was quite profound and I wanted to share. The father, that is Hondo's father, and Hondo have a conversation of their own and talk about their life, and you already know the context. And then they come to an understanding all in front of young Daryl that they cannot repeat or let Daryl repeat the mistakes what they have done. And then they say, you know what, we understand, we hear you, we see your point of view. Now go ahead and tell us what decision you want to take. You know what is right for you. Now friends, that in my book is offering real help. Giving them all the options and not forcing them to take any option is the first way to help somebody truly. Because you have seen life because of your own age and experience and exposure, so use it to guide the younger generation in a better way. That's it. But expecting them to follow in your footprints is not really helping them, and that is not the right definition of help. Now, second, what the young Daryl says is, you know what? I need this kind of money to fight this battle and to engage with an advocate or a lawyer, and I want to figure out ways to find how can I earn that money. Not for once. Daryl expected these two adults to help him with a loan or some kind of charity. That also is a big lesson, because when we are receiving help, don't receive help or don't settle for shortcuts in help. Don't look at solving the immediate problem. Look at the long term, and that is the way to receive help. If you would have taken the money, his problem of engaging the lawyer would have been solved, but that does not make him a man enough to make decisions for himself in his life. So I think these are the two different perspectives which brought me to redefine the very word help. Now, when you define help or when you spell it out, you use H.E.L.P, small little word help. And as I said at the beginning, you take pride in helping people. You take great respect in or for somebody who has helped somebody. And help comes in different forms and shapes and kinds, and I'm not going to get there. But the real definition, according to me, after looking at this and analyzing it in my own little way, is help is just being there. And when I say being there, the first way to announce that you're being there is you say hi, right? So when you're saying hi or hello, you're actually declaring that I am there. So help, the H there is hi. And hi equals love and patience. Now look at it. Help is hi, announcing that you're there, and you are equating your presence with love and patience. You don't have to offer anything. In fact, you have seen and heard many proverbs which says you don't really need to have anything to give away to become a helpful person. Your time, your effort, everything is enough. So same way, help, remember this new definition, hi equals love and patience. Show them the true love and give them that time to do their decision, to do their thing. And that's the right way to help people, in my personal opinion. So I thought I'll make this video to tell you all my understanding, my realization, and through that, to redefine the word help and bring that concept into your life. Thank you for watching and thank you for being patient. The next time you help, remember this: love and patience are two important things. And of course, do check out the series SWOT. It is good, it is addictive. Let me put a disclaimer: you don't want to watch anything till you finish all the 4 seasons. If you're ready for that kind of commitment and time, be my guest. Enjoy SWOT and enjoy Hondo and his adventures. Thank you.